So this is definitely not what I had in mind for my first diary entry, but life throws curveballs at you sometimes. That's what it is. And it's ironically enough part of the depression that I deal with because you'll be riding high one minute and the next thing you know you're sitting on the side of the road with a smashed up vehicle. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I got hit by a deer yesterday, and I will vehemently claim that he hit me, or she, it was a doe. She hit me because she cleared the road and then came back across at a perfect angle to intercept the front of my van. So I don't know if she had a death wish or what, but as far as I know, she made it out alive too. And that's the important thing for me. Um, it could have been a lot worse. My van is smashed up. I think it's still drivable. I'll look into fixing it. We'll see what happens. But, you know, it could have been a lot worse for me. And I've always been pretty lucky when it comes to that kind of stuff. I've got my guardian angels looking over me. Whoever you are, love y'all. Thank you. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for them. But having depression and dealing with something like that it can be devastating. So I just tried to take it as, it's just one of those things that happens. Yeah, it's a big thing for me. The van was the only vehicle we had running, but I've already had some friends say they'll keep a lookout for vehicles for me. I've got one that's might have one for sale that I'm going to check into, and it's I could have broken down yesterday and just been like, oh no, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? But I didn't. And it's hard to do. Very, very hard to do because it's so easy to focus on the negatives and the bad things. But kind of when your good thing that you can focus on is just being alive and being fine. I didn't have a scratch on me. The windshield's busted out. I'll put some pictures up on here so you can see them. I've got some videos that I'm going to tack to this that I recorded yesterday that I was hesitant to post because I knew if my mom saw the videos and I didn't call her first, then I would be in so much trouble. And I did called mom last night. Called mom and Denise. So they know I'm okay. They know what happened, and so now I can have a minute to reflect on this. And yeah, I'm taking it positive, but it sucks. It sucks at the same time. Okay, it was scary. Okay, this is like the sixth or seventh deer I've hit. The second deer I've hit with the van, and both times they've destroyed the front headlight. But you know, that's one of those little funny coincidences, I think. But coincidences, English are difficult. I'm not used to just speaking freely like this. So you'll just have to bear with me as I get this diary going. I've got a lot of fun stuff in mind. Um, I posted a random thought through my Instagram yesterday. You can find me on Instagram, Dadpool's Diary. I'm not good at promoting myself. I feel guilty for promoting myself. I know this is a vlog, so my friends and family can keep up with me, but I'm hopeful that this vlog will be able to reach some people that might need some help or need just a little bit of extra advice. So if you know somebody that could use a good laugh or might need some help with depression and doesn't want to ask, give me a like, give me a share. If I do some stupid video that you enjoy, please give it a share. My goal in this is not to blow up to be famous. That's not why I'm doing this. But the more people I can reach, the more people I can help, and that's really what I want to get out of this. Is I want to be able to help people. I've always wanted to be in that vein of helping people. I think that's what drove me to become a teacher. It's what drove me to become a musician, because I understand the power of music. It can affect your mood. It can make you feel great. It can touch your soul in a way that words can't, even though, words in the songs. But I love helping people. And the hardest person for me to ever help has been me. But I think that me putting myself out there like this is going to help people, and that's all I want. I'm gonna keep my teaching job. I love teaching my kids. I've been at some great schools as a teacher, as a percussion instructor, as an assistant band director, and I've been very blessed in this life. And yeah, I've had my ups and I had my downs, but like I said, that's just the way life goes, man. You're riding high one minute, and then the next minute, life kicks you in the face. And part of what I'm trying to work on for me is to not focus on the times that life kicks me in the face, like last night when my only vehicle got smashed up due to a deer. I'm here. I've not a scratch on me. I had glass shards and glass dust blown all over me, but not a scratch. And I was able to maintain control of the van, bring it off to the side of the road. I had 3 different vehicles stop and check to make sure I was okay. Southern States driver, the owner of a local store in Hillsville, and just a random good citizen. I think my favorite was the Southern States driver. I'd passed him not long before I hit the deer, and he had stopped, and he said, "Man, I came around that curve and all I saw was a deer flying up in the air." He's like, "I knew somebody had hit it," and he was super, super nice and super helpful, making sure that I had family coming and everything was under control and that I was okay. So it's nice, because in the way the world is, I had 3 people stop to check on me within it was probably about, I don't even know how long it was, the time I hit the deer to the time the tow truck showed up. But I had 3 people stop and check on me, and the world we live in now is just chaos, and it is a tough time to be alive in this world, with all the division going on in the country and in the world. But just having 3 people stop and say, "Hey, are you okay? I don't know you, but are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you?" is a wonderful thing. It gives me faith that the world is okay. I know it's turned upside down with the pandemic, and this pandemic, man, it's getting a lot of people that maybe didn't have depression before developing it. Those of us that do have it, it's getting worse, because our whole lives got upset. I've been on this earth for 43 years now, and this is the first time I've been afraid to go anywhere, and it's just like crazy. So my goal with this diary is to just help people and reach out to people that maybe are afraid to ask for help, because trust me, one of the worst things you can do is not ask for help when you need it. Even if it's just reaching out to a friend of yours and say, "Hey, let's go." Well, you can't even say, "Hey, let's go catch a movie," or anything like that. But, "Hey, come over, let's watch a movie, make some dinner, just hang out, be with somebody," because we need that. We need that in this life, and we need that now. We need that human interaction. And sometimes you just need somebody. Sometimes you don't even need to talk to somebody. You just need somebody in the room with you to make you feel better. I know that helps me. So, don't be afraid to ask for help. Please don't be afraid to ask for help. And if you need to reach out to me, reach out. I'm going to post these on my diary page, and I'll probably share them onto my personal page. If we're friends, family, and you need to reach out just to have someone to talk to or just listen, then reach out to me. Okay? I will do everything I can to help you through whatever you're going through. And I think the important thing to remember is that, excuse me, an important thing to remember is that everybody's going through different stuff. And the things that I'm going through are different than the things that everybody else is going through. Yeah, I'm sure other people hit deer yesterday or hit animals or whatever, but everything else I'm going through is different. I saw a thing on Facebook that everybody's plate is different. Maybe somebody's plate is smaller, maybe somebody's is larger, maybe somebody has some fine china plates, maybe somebody's carrying around paper plates, maybe somebody has a napkin holding what little bit they can. Everybody's plate is different, and it's going to hold different amounts, and it's going to impact them differently. And I think that's what we need more of in the world, is understanding that, hey, I know you're going through problems. I'm going through problems. My problems aren't worse than your problems. They are to me. They're not to you. So if you reach out to somebody, or somebody reaches out to you, remember that they've got a different plate than you do. Okay? And try to, I think one of the hardest things for us to do as people is when people come with us to a problem, we're so quick to say, oh, well, you got that going on. Well, let me tell you what happened to me. And it's human nature, I think, to try and make people feel better that way, but it just doesn't always work. That it kind of gets that approach of, oh, well, yeah, that's a bad problem too, so I guess I shouldn't complain about my problem. And that's not what we need. That's not how we're going to help each other. And and we just need to empathize and sympathize with people more, and just love each other, man. Just love each other is what we need. Understanding and love will help fix the world. I know I'm not going to fix the entire world, but maybe I can fix one world, and then all of this rambling that I'm doing will not be for nothing. So I don't want to make this a super long video to start out with. I want to keep my videos kind of on the short side. But, like I said, somebody may need to hear this, so give me a like, give me a share. You'll find me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram right now. Dadpool's Diary. Again, I hate that shameless promotion, but that's what I've got to do if I want to reach out and help people. So I'm going to put up the videos of what happened yesterday, the videos and the pictures of the van, and I will be back with you momentarily. I hope you'll hang on for me. Dear Diary, this is not how I wanted to end my Tuesday. I'm on 58, and I just got hit by a deer. I'm saying I got hit by a deer because the deer ran across the road, across the median in the four-way, came back across and got me. That is the third headlight I've lost on this van because of a deer. Friends, don't worry, I'm good. I've got no scratches, no scrapes, no nothing, no whiplash. I'm good. That is not a legal confession in case something comes up and I can sue this deer. But no, in all seriousness, I am fine. The van, however, is not. You can see my windshield smashed in. I got glass all over everything. So it's just one of those things. Fun diary entry for right now, but I promise I'm okay. Got my wife working on a way to get me home. So this is my luck. This is probably why you all wanted to see my diary entries. This is why. Because dumb stuff like this happens to me all the time. I'm in good spirits. I'm in good health. Just one of those things. Love y'all. A few moments later. So, here I am in the back of the van. I've already cleaned off all the glass, so hopefully I'm not sitting in any that I missed. Tow truck's on the way, and Ashley's working on a ride home for me. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna take this chance. This is gonna be a good diary entry, I think. For my first one. Unofficial. We'll make his unofficial first one. How's that? But I could really be upset about this, because this van is the only vehicle we have right now. The only way I can get to and from work. And it's been having a little troubles. I've been worried about it being on its last legs anyways. So I could be upset. Or I can try very hard, which is what I'm doing, to stay positive, because this could have been a lot worse. You know, I got some glass dust on me. I could have been seriously hurt. I could have run off the road, flipped, done anything. I could not be here right now. Frame of mind and attitude. Two of the hardest things when you're dealing with depression and when you're dealing with just the garbage that life throws at you. And I think that's one of the things I'm going to try and work on too, is how I choose to deal with these things. Because I think that will affect my overall health and well-being as well. And maybe somebody's watching this and say, whoa, well, if he can do it, I can try it too. So we'll try it together. How does that sound? This sucks. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say this is all sunshine and rainbows. Because, yeah, this is the only vehicle I have. But I'm alive. I made it out. I'm good. Not a scratch. Like I said before. So, let's just take this moment to be thankful instead of angry. Small victories mean a lot sometimes. And I think me being okay is probably more than a small victory. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I think this is a good victory. Love y'all. So that's how my day ended yesterday. That was my adventure. Again, this is not the diary entry I thought I would make for my first one, but that's just how it worked out. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope maybe you can get something out of this video that'll help you or will help one of your friends. Remember, give me a like, give me a share, hit me up if you need me, and you know, just kind of bear with me as I go through this process of starting this vlog. I want to do the best I can for you all, and I want to make it entertaining. It's not going to all be downer stuff like it was today. I actually had a really great idea for my first diary entry, but it's still in the process, so it's coming, but this one just beat it to the punch. So just, if you're in a rough spot, just hang in there. Try and be positive. I know it's hard, very hard, but just hang in there. People have got your back. I've got your back. Your friends have got your back. Your family's got your back. And just stay tuned for the next episode of Dadpool's Diary. I love y'all.